Can we stop insulin injections with plant-based low-carb diets? Diabetes means the body can't keep blood sugar in a normal range with what we call regular meals. For many, this happens because we feed the body with mainly simple carbohydrate-heavy foods like bread, rice, and potatoes, to name a few. People with type 2 diabetes sometimes may have to use insulin, but they might not need it forever. How low-carb plant-based diets work. Carbohydrates, or carbs, are found in bread, rice, pasta, potatoes, and sugary foods. When we eat these, they turn into sugar in the body. This can make blood sugar go up. But plant-based low-carb diets cut back on bread, rice, pasta, potatoes, and sweets. Instead, most meals are made with vegetables, healthy fats like olive oil, avocados, and seeds. Eating less carbs means lower blood sugar after meals. The effect is simple. If fewer carbohydrates come in, less insulin is needed. This works for many with type 2 diabetes. Some can lower or even stop using medications. But this is not a quick fix or magic solution. Research has found that plant-based diets are linked to better blood sugar control. One famous research showed that people who ate mostly plants and low carbs saw their average blood sugar drop over 3 months. A large research group found that more than 40% of people on a plant-based low-carb diet could lower their insulin dose within 6 months. About 20% stopped insulin injections altogether during that time. But results depend on many things. Another research found that eating plant-based foods, like beans and lentils, can improve how well the body uses insulin. People who ate low-carb plant foods also lost weight. Losing weight helps make insulin work better. In some cases, people dropped 5 kilograms or more in 3 months. But not everyone sees big changes. Plant protein works differently. It doesn't push blood sugar up like bread or white rice. Things like lentils, peas, tofu, tempeh, nuts, and seeds fill you up and help keep blood sugar steady. About 30% of calories on a plant-based low-carb diet can come from protein. This helps muscles stay strong and prevents hunger, too. Plant-based diets have a lot of fiber. Fiber is found in vegetables, beans, and some seeds. It slows down sugar absorption. This means the sugar from food enters the body slowly. The result is lower blood sugar. A plate of steamed broccoli, kale, or green beans works better than white bread. Fiber also makes you full, so it helps prevent overeating. Research shows that eating 25 grams or more of fiber each day helps many people control blood sugar. About 60% of adults don't get enough fiber, so adding beans, vegetables, and seeds can help. How to build a plant-based low-carb meal. The goal is to fill the plate with vegetables, beans, and nuts or seeds. Here are some ideas. 1. Start with leafy greens like spinach or kale. 2. Add steamed vegetables like broccoli, mushrooms, and bell peppers. 3. Include beans such as chickpeas, lentils, or black beans. If counting carbs very strictly, use tofu or tempeh. 4. Sprinkle seeds like flax, chia, or pumpkin. 5. Add a drizzle of olive oil or avocado for healthy fat. Limit potatoes, rice, bread, and all foods based on wheat flour and sugar. Fruit is good, but use small amounts, 1 to 2 pieces a day. Apples, berries, and oranges work well. Now I answer 5 common questions. Can everyone stop insulin with a plant-based low-carb diet? No people with type 1 diabetes need insulin no matter what. People with type 2 diabetes can lower their need for insulin, but most can stop. It depends on how much insulin the body makes, how long someone has had diabetes, and other health issues. How long does it take to see changes? Some people notice lower blood sugar within 2 weeks. For most people, changes take 2 to 3 months. Research shows that in 90 days, many people can lower their daily insulin dose by 20 to 40%. But always talk to a doctor before making any changes. Is plant-based low-carb expensive? Not always. Vegetables, beans, and lentils can be low cost, especially when bought in bulk. Tofu and tempeh can cost more, but are filling so less is needed. Nuts and seeds can be pricey, but a small handful is enough. Are there risks? Yes, there can be risks. Cutting carbs too much can make blood sugar drop too low, called hypoglycemia. So you need to monitor blood sugar level closely. People who use insulin need to work with their doctor to lower insulin safely. Some might feel tired or get headaches at first, but these often pass. Will people lose weight on this diet? Most people lose weight on a plant-based low-carb diet, especially if they start with overweight. Research shows average weight loss of between 4 to 10 kilograms in 12 weeks. Losing weight also helps insulin work better, so reducing the need for injections. Real-life examples: James was diagnosed with type 2 diabetes last year. He was using 20 units of insulin each day. He started a plant-based low-carb diet with help from his doctor. After 3 months, his insulin dose went down to just 10 units. After 6 months, he stopped the injections because his blood sugar stayed normal. Lisa was overweight and used insulin twice a day. She cut carbs, ate mostly beans, lentils, vegetables, and seeds. She lost 8 kilograms in 3 months. Her doctor reduced her insulin as her blood sugar improved. She now eats a plant-based low-carb diet and uses no insulin. What does a typical day look like? Breakfast: scrambled tofu with spinach, tomatoes, and mushrooms. Lunch: chickpea salad with cucumbers, red onions, olives, and avocado. Dinner: steamed broccoli, lentil patties, and baked eggplant. Snacks: small handful of walnuts, a few carrot sticks, or apple slices. Drink water, herbal tea, or black coffee. Avoid sugary drinks. Wait, there is more, but do not forget to hit the like button if you think this video is useful. How much protein is needed? Aim for 15 to 20% of daily calories from protein. For most adults, this means about 60 to 80 grams each day. Beans, lentils, tofu, and seeds are top sources. How to cut carbs: reduce bread, pasta, rice, potatoes, and sweets. Eat more vegetables and beans. Replace rice with cauliflower rice, pasta with spiralized courgette. Use lettuce wraps. Keep portions small, and eat slowly. What foods to choose? Leafy greens. Spinach, kale, lettuce, Swiss chard. Cruciferous vegetables. Broccoli, cauliflower, cabbage. Legumes. Lentils, chickpeas, black beans. Plant proteins. Tofu, tempeh, nuts, seeds. Healthy fats. Avocado, olives, olive oil. Low sugar fruit. Berries, apples, oranges. Foods to limit: white bread, pasta, and rice. Potatoes. Sugar, syrups, soft drinks. Large bananas, grapes, dates. How does exercise work with this diet? Adding exercise helps too. Walking 30 minutes a day can lower blood sugar by 10 to 20%. Exercise makes insulin work better and helps build muscle. How to track progress: check blood sugar before and after meals. Make a note of changes. Work with a doctor to adjust insulin slowly. Warning signs: if blood sugar drops below 3.9 mmol per liter, that is too low. Signs include shaking, sweating, confusion, or feeling weak. Eat a small amount of fruit or whole grain if blood sugar is low, and talk to the doctor. What if blood sugar goes up? If blood sugar is higher than 10 mmol per liter, talk to the doctor. It may mean more insulin is needed or more carbs were eaten than planned. Will supplements help? Most people don't need supplements if the diet is well balanced. Sometimes a vitamin B12 or vitamin D tablet is needed. Ask the doctor about this. Can this diet reverse diabetes? Some people with type 2 diabetes who switch to plant-based low-carb diets see their blood sugar go back to normal. About 15 to 20% can stop insulin injections if they eat this way and lose weight. But it depends on many things, and not everyone will have this result. Tips to get started: 1. Plan meals in advance to avoid eating bread or sweets. 2. Keep beans, lentils, tofu, and vegetables in the kitchen. 3. Try new recipes weekly and keep things simple. 4. Track blood sugar, weight, and how clothes fit. 5. Talk with the doctor before making big changes. Mistakes to avoid: don't skip meals. It might make blood sugar drop too much. Don't eat only fruit. Too much sugar can make levels rise. Don't forget to check blood sugar often. Don't change insulin dose without advice from the doctor. What if you slip up? Everyone makes mistakes. If a meal has too much bread or sugar, start again at the next meal. Consistency works better than perfection. Long-term results: research has found that people who stick to plant-based low-carb diets for 1 year keep their blood sugar lower. More than 50% cut their insulin dose by half. Many report having more energy and losing weight. Is it hard to eat out? Many restaurants offer salads, grilled vegetables, or bean dishes. Ask for dressing on the side and skip bread. Share dessert if needed, and drink water or tea. Can families do this? Yes. Plant-based low-carb foods are healthy for everyone. Kids need more carbs for growth, but adults can follow this plan together. Final thoughts: using a plant-based low-carb diet can help lower blood sugar, reduce insulin use, and lead to better health. It works over weeks and months, not days. With planning, support, and tracking, some people may eventually stop insulin injections. Always work with a doctor to do this safely. Plant-based low-carb diets are a tool, not a cure, but for many, they can make living with diabetes easier. Please click the like button and subscribe if you think this video is useful. On the screen, you see an essential video for you. Thanks very much for watching this video. References are in the comments and description sections. See you in the next video.